Hey everybody, I would like to do a DIY log of my garbage disposal fix. And for my case, everyone's case is different, so my case may not apply to your particular situation. Hey everybody, so this next part of the video, there's a mistake in what I said, so I would like to correct it right now. So in order to remove the garbage disposal, you need to turn it counterclockwise, not clockwise. And to put it back in, you need to turn that metal piece clockwise. So keep that in mind, okay? So there's this upcoming part. There's a mistake in what I'm saying, and you can read down in the video description. I also mentioned that in the video description on which direction to turn to take the garbage disposal out and to put back in. Thanks. So what's happening with my garbage disposal was that when I turn on the power to the disposal, I would hear a humming sound, and that indicates that there's power going to the disposal, but the rotating mechanism was not working. It was stuck. And what I did was I went to Home Depot and got this 13 kit Allen key set, and then I used this one piece here from this set. And what I would do is I would stick that Allen key underneath the disposal. There's a center opening, so you stick in there and you try to turn it. But in my case, the rotating mechanism was stuck solid. So no matter how hard I tried to turn it, it wasn't working. So the next option was to take down the garbage disposal and then try to turn it upside down and turn it from there, because in the position that's in right now, I don't have a whole lot of leverage to be able to turn it effectively. So that's what I did. I took it down. You want to unplug the cord. There's the cord right there. That's the cord. You want to unplug that, and then up there you want to, well, before you even turn and remove the garbage disposal, you want to disconnect this piping there. You see that piping right there? This right here. For my case, I didn't have to disconnect the upper portion. I disconnected from here down and to this P-trap right there. Once I did that, I was able to turn the garbage disposal from up in that area there. You want to turn it clockwise, that's correct, clockwise. Turn the garbage disposal clockwise to remove it. Okay, and I've seen other videos where some people, they have to use a screwdriver to remove it, but in my case, I was able to just turn it with my hands, and that worked. Okay, so yep, once I was able to take it down, I flipped it upside down, and it's getting blurry here. 1 second. So once I was able to take it down, I flipped it upside down and used the Allen key, and with a mallet, kind of hammer against the Allen key, and was able to turn it that way because it was stuck solid. After that, I put the garbage disposal back in its place, and to put it back in, you have to push up under this garbage disposal into its opening, and then there's a metal piece up there. You have to twist that metal piece into place. That was the hardest part, because as you can see, underneath the kitchen sink, you have very limited space. You have very limited space to maneuver around to get leverage. So that was the hardest part, was trying to find the right position to be able to put the garbage disposal back in, and twist that metal piece at the top, twist it counterclockwise into position. So once I was able to do that, then I just went back in and hook up the plumbing that I removed. And these plumbing, they're pretty easy to remove. It's just they're hand tightened. You don't need a wrench or anything to remove them or to put them back in place. All right, it's just hand tightened. And then once I did all that and plugged the garbage disposal back in, I then run the water, tested it, and as well as turn on the garbage disposal, make sure that it's working fine, and that was it. That was the fix. Like I said, the hardest part was the limited space I had underneath this kitchen sink, and trying to find leverage to do anything really. It's very difficult to work underneath the sink in a very limited spacing that I had. So that's one way to try to save money, is try to make the fix on your own. And I can understand why the plumbers will be charging a lot. It is not a simple task. It is complicated, very difficult, due to the limited space that you had to work around with. In my case, very difficult to get leverage and to try to find the right position. And by the way, when I was opening taking down the garbage disposal, I also had put some support at the bottom there, so in case it falls down, it's cushioned. It doesn't have that high of a fall where it could damage your cabinet underneath here. So that was something that I did as well, was putting support underneath the garbage disposal as I was trying to remove the garbage disposal. All right, so yes, this is something that many homeowners can do on their own. The question is if you're willing to suffer a little bit and work in a very cramped space and try to figure out how to best get leverage to remove things and put things back. That was the most difficult part, was the cramped space and the leveraging to this. So you can do it. You can save quite a bit of money to making the fix on your own. All right, so that was it. Thank you.